for you, please?
My name is Julia.
I'm Andrea.
And
we're
we are
the
the
Tulips. But I still love you, babe. I know I shouldn't, but another day without you makes me feel some type of way.
Then diving into the first question, how did you both meet and what led to the formation of the Tulips? Were you both involved in music prior to becoming a duo?
Yes. Okay. So, long story short, Andrea and I have always known each other, but we never really talked until like after college, and then like through social media, we realized like we were both going through like the same things at the same time. Like we were saying the other day that we kind of like trauma bonded, and we like ended up going to a Lizzie McAlpine concert together. That was the first time we hung out. And since then, it just like, we've been besties ever since. And yeah, prior to us being a band, we were both making solo music. And like one day we kind of just realized like, why don't we just like put out music together as a band? Because it was just so fun making music together. And yeah, that's how the Tulips were formed.
We started last September.
It's been like a year and a few
like
months.
a year and a few months, yeah. We're still new.
And then what were your early influences and inspirations when you first started making music together?
Like Julia said, we kind of trauma bonded. So it was a lot about like love and loss. We were both going through like weird situations with relationships and stuff. So that was like a really big inspiration. And then once we came out with our first song, people really liked the kind of message we were putting out. So we were like, okay. And we like relatable music too. So that's why we were like, oh, we need to write stuff that's relatable. And it just came easy because we were both like going through it. So that's kind of was our inspiration, was like love and loss, relationships, you know, stuff like that. Yeah.
So true.
Were there any challenges you faced when you first started collaborating? And if so, how did you overcome them?
I guess like our main challenge at the moment would be like time management and scheduling, because like at the end of the day we still have like our personal lives and like regular jobs. Like we're just two girls with two jobs.
Like this is like a side thing for us, you know, like we both like work and
as much as we would want it to be like a main thing, it's not possible right now because we have
and financially too, like it costs a lot of money to like make music and do all of this stuff. We don't ever we make back what we spend, and then we use it to spend on each other. So we like, there was a thing that Kenny Beats said. He was like, if you're gonna make music, don't expect to ever make money like until you're like 10 years into the thing, because
it takes a while.
So yeah, collaborating, mainly scheduling, I think time.
Like she's in school, I'm working, and sometimes it's like hard to meet up on certain days, you know, because with everything going on.
Yeah.
But we still make time.
Yeah, it still works.
That's just like, it's not like it's not a big problem, I guess. It's just here and there we have like weeks where we can't really tulip. We call it tuliping.
Yeah, Tulip Tuesday. Yeah, we tulip together.
Like, can we tulip tomorrow?
Or like our friends will be like, oh, are you guys tuliping?
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah. So it's silly.
Sorry, I can't hang out. We're tuliping.
It's funny.
I don't even do music, like I'm doing, well, I do something with music, but I don't like make music. Like when you guys say time management, I feel like that's like a big struggle for me too.
Yeah.
It's like a job.
It
A
is,
job that you don't get paid for, you know? Yeah.
That's what basically being creative.
It's true.
You guys are doing it though, so it's like,
Yeah.
props to you.
Thank you.
I'm trying.
And then your music has a distinct indie pop feel, but it also has to be a unique twist to it. How would you describe your sound to someone who's never heard of Tulips before?
I think we're still,
We have a lot of different influences.
we like a lot of music. We're not very, you know, some people, they only like pop, or they only like rap, or they only like R&B. I think we like everything, and we want to make music like everything, like all of the genres that we like. But I know at the root of it, it's indie pop. But then we have like, what were you saying, Julia?
Like we just have different influences with every song that we make. Like sometimes it just depends on what we're feeling, I guess. Like we have some dancey kind of like Pink Panthers type songs. We have like a little bit of R&B influences in some songs. It just depends. Like hyperpop is kind of in there sometimes too, which is really cool. Yeah, we like everything.
Yeah.
And then how has your sound and songwriting evolved since you first started making music together?
I think we're still very new. So it's kind of been the same. Songwriting comes easy to us because we both feel the same things, or like we like the same rhyme schemes, or, you know, we try not to, I feel like we don't get too deep. We're very like, this is what we're feeling, this is what we're going to write about. But I think we've evolved in terms of like, we're not as sad as we were in the beginning of our like music, band.
Journey.
But so right now we're like more happy, but who knows what life
Things
will
can
bring.
change tomorrow. Things can change in an hour. Things can
I know,
change in
watch
5
tomorrow,
minutes.
then we'll be like sad music. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much how we're growing as people, is how like our music evolves too. I think now we're happier, so our music is happier, and then if we're sad again, our music will be sadder. So yeah.
Sadness, yeah.
Are there any specific artists, genres, or moments in music that you feel have shaped your style over the years?
For sure. Definitely the Marias have been having a really big influence, for sure. I guess like people compare us a lot to Clairo, and I can see that too, just in terms of like Clairo kind of being the pioneer of bedroom pop, and like she really paved the way for like people like us making bedroom pop in our bedrooms.
True.
There's a lot of influences. Like I would say we really admire like Ariana and how she arranges vocals, you know. I feel like we take a lot from that. Also like the pop girlies back in the day, like we love Spice Girls. Like there's so many different influences I feel that we have in our music, for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are just like a few to name them.
Yeah.
Then can you walk us through your creative process when writing and recording a song? Do you each bring something different to the table?
Yeah, I always say it starts with a feeling, or it starts with a beat. It's one of those. Like, we'll find a beat or something, and then we'll like play with it a little bit. We'll come up with different melodies and stuff. But usually it's a feeling. We always are like, if we're feeling sad or happy or upset, then we're like, oh, let's just write a song about it. But usually it starts with, recently because of scheduling and time, we haven't been able to like be together and make a song together from start to finish. It'll start with either one of us doing it and then sending it to the other person, like stuff like that, and then we record together. But that seems to be working. I always like what she makes, and she always likes what I make. Yeah, that's why I think we work well together, because even if there's parts that I'm like, oh, I don't think I would have thought of that, I'm always like, oh, I like that she thought of that, because it's like, oh, I would have never, that wasn't the way I would have thought the song would go. You know what I mean? But it always ends up good. Was that the question? What was the question? What's the process, right? Yeah, so it's usually like that. Or Julia, she knows how to make beats too, and her boyfriend helps us out a lot as well. So like they'll collaborate together and come up with something and be like, we made this, Andrea, listen to it. And I usually like it. I'm very easy to please. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you divide responsibilities in working on the music? Is it always a collaborative process, or do you each take lead on certain tracks?
Julia is more of like, we write the same amount, but you do like the mixing and mastering and like all of that stuff. We record at Julia's house because she knows all of that. So usually once my part's recorded, it's like Julia.
She's like, I'm done.
Yeah, I say like, that's it. I did my part. Now it's Julia. She has to mix and master it. But yeah, I think it's pretty even. Julia,
pretty even,
she has more creative time to like make songs. Yeah. So
I'm not like, I guess like that's the thing too with like time and stuff, is that like I'm kind of just working, but she's also like in school and working. So I kind of have more time to like sit down and like write a song, you know? But she honestly, sometimes it feels like you write more than me, because you'd be like, oh, I wrote this song today, or I wrote this song today.
Well, because I do a lot in my car.
Yeah.
Like if she writes a chorus or a verse, she'll send it to me, and I just play it over and over in my car, and then I'll like think of something, and then I'll voice memo it, and I'll send it to her.
Yeah.
And that's like a lot of artists. Voice memo is like
Voice
our
memo.
bestie, because it helps so much. But
It
yeah.
does.
And then are there any particular themes or emotions you plan to explore in your music?
Emotional themes. I mean, I feel like we just talk a lot about like our relationships, because like I feel like we're very like, we love hard in certain ways. Andrea
We love
especially.
Mexicanly. Like literally.
Yeah. And then like we just feel very deeply about like a lot of things, and it leads us to like wanting to write. It makes it easy to write about, you know?
Yeah.
So And
That's true.
what was the question?
That was like emotions or feelings. I think
Yeah.
we were talking about this in the car because we were like, oh, we do really only write about like love and stuff because it's so easy to do it. But
Yeah.
like we've tried to write songs about like us, like body insecure,
body
being a
dysmorphia,
woman, stuff like that.
It's hard to not sound
we always sound so cheesy. We're like, I look in the mirror and I'm so sad, and we're like, no, like it just doesn't sound as good as like being heartbroken, you know? But yeah.
Not saying that that will never happen. Like we won't ever write songs about that. It's just lately, it's just kind of harder to.
Yeah, but yeah, that's like our themes. Yeah.
And then looking back, what have been some of the most rewarding moments of your journey as a group?
Just
You
our
do yours.
shows,
Yeah.
like playing shows has been really cool. Knowing that like people like will drive longer than an hour to come see
Literally,
us.
we did a show in like our hometown, and people from like the IE came on like a school night, and we were
There's
so
people from San Diego that came.
yeah, that was crazy.
That is crazy.
Also because we've grown a lot of our audience from TikTok. So they're kind of just like
People on
people
the internet.
on the internet who comment. They don't seem real to us, and then we've met them in person. We're like, oh my gosh, like you paid and you drove and you did like,
Yeah.
and you're supporting us online and in person. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And
Also, like we just put out our single "Still Love You," and that is probably like the biggest single rollout
We've had.
turnout we've had. Yeah.
also,
it's-
I think we've learned a lot from past single rollouts that we
So we
knew what to do
know-
this time.
yeah.
But
It's
it's
been
been,
doing really
like,
well. It's only been 2 weeks and we hit 100,000 streams,
yeah,
which is like really
thanks.
crazy.
It's cool. TikTok honestly is really cool. That's why we're scared it's gonna get banned because
Please don't ban
that's where
TikTok,
like a lot of our like audience comes from and our
Yeah.
streams, and it's just so we found so much music through TikTok too. It's
Yeah.
like such a hub for independent artists to like, yeah.
So what's the best piece of advice you received as an independent artist in the music industry?
I guess lately what we've been really like figuring out is like wanting to stay independent or like, signing to like a big label. But I feel like some people have told us is to just like stay independent, grow your audience, like try to own everything yourself for as long as you can before giving it all away to a label, So I feel like that's the best piece of advice we've gotten so far.
We're trying to still grow our audience.
It's only been a year,
Yeah.
And it's like we still have so much that we want to do, so much we're still figuring out, and it'd be nice to be able to just fully have control over everything for as long as we can,
Yeah, I was saying we were like prepping our questions our answers in the car, and I was like, this is literally like our baby. Like the Tulips
Yeah.
is like we've grown it from like a little newborn baby, and like we don't want to just give it away or like give up everything that we've done together. And I think I feel like a label would just like hinder us a lot, and we're busy too. Like
Signing is a full-time commitment, and unfortunately, like right now, we just can't do that. So, but that's okay. But
I want us to at least have like 1 million like streams on a song, or like over 100,000 monthly listeners before we like
really
do anything crazy. Yeah.
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 So going into your new single, Still Love You, Alicia, was really heartfelt. What inspired this song?
So I started the song, actually like right after I went to the Maria's concert because I was very inspired. That show changed my life.
It was so good. It was at the Hollywood
just so
Cemetery,
good.
too.
It was just such a cute vibe. Like it was really fun. Maria literally walked right in front of
I
us.
know, so cool.
It was
She
crazy.
knows us too. That's Prima right
Maria.
there. She just reposted her TikTok.
Hi,
She's
sister.
reposted our TikToks. Like we're waiting. We're waiting
Like,
for the
hit
DM.
us up, hit us up.
I know.
No, but after that, I was very inspired, and I started looking for like music on YouTube, and I found this beat that was really cute. I started writing on it, and it just at the time I was like, just like reflecting on like my past relationships, and like, it's just very relatable. Like, everyone's gone through like a toxic relationship or like a past like bad friendship. It could be it could be about any bad relationship, but like still like having love for that person at the end of the day after like everything you guys have gone through, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm here. I understand.
We understand.
We understand.
Yeah. The Spanish part, I think we were because it was after the Maria's concert, and we've been advertising ourselves as like Latina Filipina. Like we were like I thought maybe we can do Spanish. People were like, no, because it sounds too Marias-y. I was like, I've always wanted to do a song in Spanish.
We have been talking about wanting to do like Spanish
songs. So with my friend, Google Translate, and what I know, we came up with the verse. And then people loved that because they were like, oh, wow. Like, yeah, thank you.
We did our big one.
Yeah.
And how did you approach the production to capture that feeling in your
Well, you see, girl, we use YouTube.com to find the beat.
Yeah, quite literally, we look up like indie pop type beats. Mm-hmm.
We don't have the resources yet to like
work with a band. Yeah,
work with a band or like do stuff. And also, we were not expecting to like put this out like this way. We just like Julia was like
a writing exercise type of thing. It was like we were working. We've been working on this EP for like a while, pretty much all year. And I made the song and I was like, maybe it can just go on our EP. And we didn't really want to put it out as like a single, but then we kind of started teasing it on TikTok and it did very well. So we were like, why not just put a song out before the end of the year?
Also, we're still so small. Like, I feel like if we come out with a big body of work, it's just like we would be waiting too long and then we wouldn't like, I think singles have been helping us a lot, but after this one, I think we have enough of like listeners where they want more music like from us. So we were just kind of waiting. Yeah.
And then how does the Love You Love Ya compare to previous songs you released? Is this a step in a new direction for your sound?
Kind of. I feel like it definitely made us be like, oh wow, like this is something that actually works, you know? But I feel like it's also like kind of similar to like Favorite Apple. It's very like that indie pop genre and
mellow.
Very chill vibe.
Yeah.
But we still, like we said earlier, we like everything, and like I feel like our next EP is like
every song is different.
Every
like
song is kind of different, but similar, very us. It's like our first like our real introduction to the world. You know, our first like project. So you get to hear like a little bit of everything and like all the things we like. So
yes.
Yeah.
And is there a specific message or emotion you hope listeners will take away from your songs?
Yeah, I think I really like songs that are relatable. I feel like if I'm sad, I'm like, all I want to listen to are sad songs. If I'm happy, all I want to listen to are happy songs. So like, I think we just want them to like go with how we're feeling. And, you know, everyone's either always sad or happy. So like, we want to have music that they can listen to at every stage of their life, you know, depending on what they feel. I just want to seem relatable and like, but do it in a way that we like in the sound that we like as well. But yeah, I'm hoping that they take away that like we understand. We're also people too. Like we're not like, that's why I think there's a problem with our society is like in terms of like musicians or not that we're celebrities, but celebrities and like normal people, you forget that like they're also people and they're in relationships too, or like that they have these feelings, you know? So I just want them to like understand that we're just like them. We just happen to make music and put it out. Yeah. That's like, yeah.
At the end of the day, we're just girls.
Yep.
She's a teacher. I work at a restaurant. We still have, we're just
I think we're trying,
people.
We're trying to be more personal, like show like, please listen to our music because we want to get out of this, you know, like stuff like that. Yeah.
And then the how is next to the Tulips?
Well, the EP.
Our EP, that's like our next goal. We were talking about we want to make like more merch stuff and like have more photo shoot stuff. She was talking about she wants to make like photo cards.
I think that see, I'm telling you, they would be so cute. Like, they would be so cute. We want to do that. More merch and like
stuff.
playing more shows. So you guys should all email your colleges so they can put us on a college
tour. We were talking to, we were like, oh, people think that we just like can show up to a venue and be like, hey, we're the Tulips. We have like this many monthly listeners. Have us play. No, like
they're gonna be like, money.
Where's the money? Where's your management? Where's your tour bus? Where's your equipment? Like we don't have any of that. We've like
it's hard.
We're very indie. Like it's just us plus her mom who helps us out too. But
our next show literally might be at a restaurant again. So it's very just local.
That's why we tell everyone who like joins our lives or like we're talking to them, we're like, tell your colleges to like have us there because we'll get people to come. And also a lot of our audience is like younger, so 21 plus shows are hard to do because we want people to come and like people who like us. Yeah.
All ages.
Yeah.
That's better. Because I feel like 21, well, I'm not 21, so I think
Really? Oh my gosh. How old are you?
I just turned 20 in October.
Oh wow. When's your birthday?
October.
Are you a Scorpio? I'm a Scorpio too, and she's a Scorpio rising. Oh my God.
But I'm also Taurus, and Scorpios, we're sister signs.
We're sister signs. Yeah. Yeah.
That show's hard. I did my first one.
Oh, really?
You make music too?
No.
Oh.
I just how do I explain what I do? I just like music so much to the point where I was like, okay.
You put on a show and you like had people there.
That's cool.
Okay.
Artists that I know, so I had Echo Wong, Thomas Ing, I had Keone there.
Oh.
I had Tulips, I had Andre Martin. So it was like, it's a lot though. Like when you guys were saying,
It is.
it's really a lot of money. Like
The equipment.
a cafe, I would like maybe do it for free.
No. Yeah. You have to like, yeah, we luckily with our show, like we told him we're gonna sell tickets so that the people who come, but we're telling them they have to buy food there. So then there's like profit for both people. And it worked out pretty well, luckily, but yeah, it is. Money is the center of everything, unfortunately, but yeah. Yeah.
So true.
How do you see the future for the Tulips evolving? Are there any new sounds or directions you're excited to explore in your upcoming EP?
Yeah, like she said, we have like dance music, really poppy music, sad music, R&B music.
Kind of like retro inspired too, which is cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I think we're still figuring it out. That's like our main thing. Luckily, we have people who want to like listen to us figuring it out, and hopefully they like it like as we evolve and stuff. But I think the sound that we've been putting out is essentially the root of like all of our music.
Yeah.
So hopefully they like it. But also at the end of the day, we like everything that we make.
Yeah.
And sometimes people will tell us like, oh, you should change this, you should change that. And we'll look at each other and we'll be like, no. Like don't tell us what to do. Like,
don't try it.
We're also really bad with constructive criticism because we think everything we make is amazing and beautiful. And then when people tell us no, we're like, clearly they're deaf. Like something's clearly wrong with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, was that the question? Yeah.
Okay, and then what's one thing you're looking forward to the most in the coming year, both personally and musically?
Go first, Julia.
Personally, I guess like my New Year's resolution is to be like healthier, take better care of my body. For Tulips, I just like really want to play more shows and put out more music. Be able to like honestly like if we could do a mini tour like in the summer, that would be so fun. But yeah, I mean, kind of just growing our music, growing our sound, our style, our audience. I feel like this year we've like did a lot surprisingly, and it all did surprisingly very well. So hopefully this next year will be even better.
I know, I'm like nervous. No, I'm not going to put that into the world.
No,
Never mind.
don't.
But for me, I want to get a car because I don't have my own car. So I'm trying to save money with that. Hoping that we like, the EP will be fun. We want to do a show with the EP, so we're trying to figure that out too. But I think just growing our audience, growing ourselves. I kind of want like to collaborate with like another singer. That'd be cool if like we did that together. But I think just continuing what we're doing and seeing what happens. I'm just hoping that this next year is better than last year because people are always like, wow, you guys just started and you already have like shows and you're already doing this, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to lose like the momentum that we have going. I want it to like just get better.
Keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then if you could collaborate with any artist or band, living or dead, who would it be and why?
Well, you see, once you say dead, that opens up a whole new realm for us. And I told Julia, because I always say I love Michael Jackson. I just don't know how Tulips and him would collab, like how the sound would be. But we like Amy Winehouse. We love
Amy
too.
Winehouse. Like alive, I would say definitely the Marias. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Like, it's obvious, like, love them. Who else is another good one? I could see us collabing with, like,
We just like
Anyone.
everybody, honestly. It'd be cool.
there's so many. It's hard to, like, choose someone because there's so many, like,
Oh, we
people
said
that
Spice Girls in the car.
Oh, yeah,
that would be
like,
cool.
crazy.
It's like
we get them back together and we clap.
yeah, we collab. That'd be
Do some cute
fun.
choreo on stage.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
there's a lot. I think like
lot.
every pop girly we would love to
Yeah.
collab with.
I love Madison Beer. I feel like that would be cute.
Yeah, she's
Sabrina
cute.
Carpenter. Just the
Yeah.
pop girls, honestly. Anyone. Troye Sivan. Troye
We
Sivan.
love Troye Sivan.
Oh, a collab
Omar
with Troye
Apollo
Sivan.
too. I love
Oh
him.
my
But I don't know
God,
if
I
I'd
would
want.
die.
I just want to like collab, but just hang out with Omar
And I
Apollo,
would be friends.
and maybe like he'll fall in love with me, even though he doesn't like girls.
Maybe
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh. Raven Lene would be really cute.
Oh yeah, she's been popping off recently too. She's
Yeah.
really cute. Yeah, I love her.
Yeah. So many. There's so many. I'm
Yeah.
like thinking of everyone. I'm like,
So true.
yeah.
Okay, and then what's the best concert or live show you've ever attended, and what made it stand out for you?
You go first, Julia.
I keep talking about them, but the Marias was life changing. It really was. Also, like we went to Coachella in 2023.
2023. Yes.
The one with Frank Ocean and stuff. That one was really fun. I feel like we saw a lot of the people we liked, and that was very like.
It was cool.
Every time I like go to any show that I go to, I'm always like, damn, like I need to be on my shit. Like we need to, you know. I always like look at them and I admire them so much. And I'm like, dude, I want to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, after performing too, like people always like poop on people because like they don't sing well live or like blah blah blah. I'm like, you don't understand what it's like to like be up there and like having to do like we dance too when we do our like performances, so it's like hard. I
is hard.
feel like I put myself in their shoes every time I go to a show. But yeah, the Maria's one was really cool.
Yeah.
Also because we saw like I was saying like representation, right? Like
Yes.
a Latina artist, and she's like a woman, and she's like the front runner of this band. It's just really cool, and we love her style, and she doesn't do much, but it's so captivating. Like I
Yeah.
think that's what it was, like the simplicity of it all,
Yeah.
but and not doing too much. So that's like kind of what we want to do too.
It was beautiful.
Who was mine?
It was beautiful.
I said, I don't know if you know who Eloise is. I love like small shows because
Very intimate.
yeah, intimate shows because they just always give vocals and the band's always really good. I liked her show.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I saw Chaperone at Coachella right before she like really blew up, and that was very inspiring for sure too. Like that performance was so good.
Good, yeah.
And
I
was like,
saw the
wow, she
live
was giving
stream.
vocals, like her like stage presence was just amazing. Her like outfits and like everything, the stage, the setting, it was so good.
It takes
That
a
also,
lot to
yeah.
put on a show. It's like
Yes.
takes a certain type of person to be able to do all that.
It
but
does. It's very.
yeah.
You're just like, wow, go off.
yeah,
Props to you. So that was
those are cool.
Describe your music in 3 words. What would you mean and why?
Dreamy.
We said
Spontaneous.
spontaneous. I don't
'Cause
even
you
know if
never
that's
know
the right word or like all over the place. You know?
Very like
There's another word. We just can't think of it. Wait, what did you say?
I don't know what we're gonna
Dreamy,
say.
spontaneous, and
relatable.
bubble and relatable. Yeah.
Just cutesy. Cutesy
Yeah.
bootsy. That's what I would say. Cutesy bootsy.
Yep. We just love cute music, and I think we're like cute, and our songs emulate that. Do you think, have you listened to our music before? Do you think like we,
I think you do. I was listening to like a lift here, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't drive.
Okay.
He doesn't drive. And I was telling her, I was like, dude, they just spit that aesthetic that they're like giving out.
Uh-huh.
And I was telling her that, and she was like, what do you mean? I was like, you don't understand me. Those words you chose. Wow.
yeah.
Thank you.
I was telling her, I was like, because our friends, like, they always tell us, like, oh, that, Mother Witch.
Our power.
Our power.
Our cutesy boots power. It's taking
Just
over.
kidding.
Pause.
But yeah, pause.
When you're not making music, what do you like to do to unwind and get inspired?
I think that I like to get a lot of inspiration from like cutie cartoons. Like I really love Adventure Time, Steven Universe, Being Puppy Cat. There's so many, and like I feel like I like to watch them like before bed. And I feel like too if I watch cartoons before bed, my dreams are so cute.
She's like a dream, like she remembers her dreams and like she dreams so vividly. And I'm like
every night.
me, it's just black screen.
No, but I feel like I get like just like the score, like the music's always so cute, and like the colors and the characters, like the animation, it's just so cute, and it makes me like, and it just inspires me. I don't know. Mm-hmm. What about you?
What do I do to? I like to
What do you do to
crochet. I don't think that's unwinding, I guess. Kind of any time that I have that, like I'm not doing something, I just like to lay in my bed and like do nothing because I feel like I'm always doing something. Like
Bed rotting.
Yeah.
Bed rotting, honestly, that's the number one. Sending
Yeah.
TikToks to each other.
Yeah, that too. Also, listening to music obviously inspires me too because I'm always like, man, I wish I wrote that song.
Yeah.
Or like, why am I not doing that right now? But yeah, that's usually what we do. I also like to... What?
We like to go get coffee all the time.
That's
That's like the
yeah.
thing. We always go get coffee together, like
We love to get coffee.
chatting at a coffee shop. Like that's our...
Yeah, the fact that
Perfect day
people
right
don't
there.
like to go get coffee and spend $10 on coffee is out of my... Like,
Just
I
say
don't
you're
know what you
allergic
guys
to
are
Magic
doing.
and Fun, like-
Yeah. We love getting coffee. Sometimes we drive all the way to LA. We live like 30 minutes away. We just get coffee and then we go back. Like, it's an adventure.
It's just fun. Also,
yeah.
driving.
We love to be in the car.
Driving, yeah.
Sometimes with our friend Jake, we'll just like drive
listen to music.
around the beach and stuff, listen to music, and then come back, and that's like our hangout. Yeah, we love to be in the car. That's why I think we write songs that we would want to listen to in the car. So then it's like driving music. 'Cause that's why you listen to most of your music is when you're driving
We
or like
listened
walking.
to one of our songs today, and I was like, this is a good driving
song,
And
yeah.
we're like, yeah.
So yeah, that's what we do.
And then as a group, what would you guys like to do when people think of the name the Tulips?
Cuteness, magic, beautifulness, fun, gorgeous, amazing girls, and cuteness.
Well, yes.
And
Well,
they
yes.
can sing and make good lyrics. What?
I guess like that we're like relatable and like we're just girls.
There's two of us, two lips. Yeah. There's not many duos out there. Who's another duo?
Kat and Kamel.
Yeah, they're the only
Shout out
other
to
girl
them.
duo that we know. There's not many of
Or
them.
that
Oh, Little
Icona Pop.
Shirley. Yeah, but when have they made music?
Oh, Shirley, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
truly
cute.
sure. They're cool. But yeah, hopefully that we're cute and fun, that they like what we're putting out and stuff. That's what
Yeah.
we're hoping. Yeah.
Ending the interview off, would you like to say anything to the people who listen to your music?
Thanks for everything.
you.
Without you guys listening to us, it would be harder to keep going. So it's really cool. And yeah, you say something and then I'll say something.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. I feel like you guys are the reason why like you're giving us a lot of motivation, you know?
Confidence too. We lack a lot of that.
Yeah, and it's just
It's
very
nice to be
helpful.
validated, but
Yeah.
that what we're putting a lot of time and effort in is being perceived well by other people and that they're liking it. So it's really cool. And also like just the fact that people take time out of their day to like listen to us or even go on
Even
our
watching our
lives,
lives, yeah, I was
talk
gonna
to us
say.
is like crazy.
Yeah, it's
but
really
so
cool.
cool. We like love you guys so much. Hopefully we can meet you guys soon because we
yes.
want to put shows on. But yeah.
And also, lots of music is coming. Do not
Yes,
worry.
don't
Our
worry.
EP is coming soon, and then shows hopefully very soon, and
To
just
follow
lots
us.
of cuteness overload.
Follow us on social media. That's where we like
Yes. If TikTok gets banned, you have to follow us on Instagram.
Instagram.
At the tulips.official.
official. Yeah.
Or the .tulips official. One of them.
Just
of
look
them.
up the
The
tulips,
Tulips.
and we're there. Yeah. So that's us.
You
Thank
can
you so
also-
much.
oh, yeah.
We love you. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say follow us on our personal accounts too. At Julie Catchy, at Drea Flowers. What else?
That's if you want to.
If you want. If you like care.
Yes. Yeah.
What else?
We
love you guys.
Yes. Yay! Hold on. You have lipstick on your cheek.
Oh my god, really? Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's
No, it's
okay. Don't worry. Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
no, we're in downtown. Like, I expect that so much.
That's so silly.
Don't worry.
I want a swan tattoo.
Why?
It's cute.
Right. I want like a Valfred tattoo. I think those are so cute. No, you know what I saw
Should get a
recently?
clown.
No.
What? Like a
Someone-
Valkyrie clown? That'd be so cute.
She put like stars. You know how I have a lot of freckles on my arms? They put like stars on some of them.